On my way again to attend the next track day that I will do. This was with you guys from Precision Track Day guys. This is going to be my first time with them. I'm renting a 2015 G2. That's what I'm renting, and it's going to be first time riding a Panigale V2, which is going to be fun, which is basically the same bike but different gearing. I'll tell you this about it. But right now, to go to my gate, get my customary scotch in, I have to wait some scotch. Another thing, there's no airport terminal called Terminal A, which is one of the nicest terminals you'll ever see, especially in the US. That's how I start all my journeys. The airport scotch is as important as checking in your luggage. This is tech inspection happening. I don't need to do tech inspection because my bike is given by these people only. That's the guy Fahad, who's the organizer. I guess that's the post. Early in the morning, it's pretty cold, man. I'm looking for my coach. I'm gonna be hiring a coach for this day. His name is Scott. So let's see if I can find him. Look at that. Oh, that's the Yamaha track. Yamaha Champ Schoolers here with an R3. Maybe I'll get a Yamaha R1 for one session. That'll be interesting. I just met my coach. That's going to be my coach for today, Scott. And I told him what I want to work on and all that stuff, so it was a nice conversation. And it's cold right now. It's really cold. It says 30 degrees right now, which is below freezing, which is not a good time to start. So the tires have to be warmed up properly. The first session is only going to get the tires warmed up at least for 3-4 laps. You can't push it. You have to make sure the tires are warmed up. Yeah, and then we can take it a little more. I haven't seen my bike yet, so when I see my bike, I'll show you guys. The session starts at 9:40, which is late. Normally the first session is at 9 o'clock, but it goes till 5:20, which is also good. So by the time, so this is my session. It's gonna be fun, man. I am really looking forward to this. Really, really. It's cold. I just did my first session. That's my stuff. And let me show you my bike. The bike that I rented. The guy who runs the show, Fahad. That's my bike that I've been riding. It's basically a race-tuned bike with the wheels, the carbon fiber wheels, everything that you can think of except the engine. Everything else is pretty much well set. It has a AM solo. If you want to track, if you want to put a track, if you want to see what you're doing in a lap, repo calipers, Corsa tires. That's my bike. It was cold setting up for this. You just want to make sure the wire tires stay warm. The tires are going to be cold again. So that's that. First session done, and it was good. Track is good. I like the track.
Like this warm up. Even my freaking V4R this morning was dead, you know. So it took some time for it to warm up.
Reincarnated, I'm a stargazing. Life goes on, honey, to hug my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on deck of my seat. I peep on the ship, the blueprint. Mr. Get off, I get off at my feet.
So that's gonna be the day. Precision track days.
Ready?
Hello everybody. So this is the first time I actually went to the track for the last 6 months that I've been going that I actually had a crash. That means the tires were so cold and the track was so cold and my skill level and skill set and my understanding of cold tires was not that good that my tires slipped from under me on a bowl, and that was my first crash. And the second one actually happened the same time. Tires were cold, I was pushing and I could feel the tire when I slipped, and I checked the tire right away and it was cold. So my mistakes both time. I'm not saying that. Maybe the understanding had to come the hard way. But cold tire on a motorcycle when you're pushing, I'm not preaching to the choir here, but it can slip out of you. So make sure your tires are warmed up. There are multiple ways to warm the tires up, but that's what happened with me, and now I'll be more cautious about it. I was able to recover from the crash. I was able to get another bike, and I rode a whole day after that. The lesson that I learned is you can either have two things. You can have one thing out of each. You can have a new track, but you need to understand the bike. So that means have your own bike on a new track. It's fine, you'll be okay because you're only learning the track. Or have a new bike on an old track that you understand the track, you're just learning the bike. When you do two things together, and especially on a cold tire, and you don't understand how to ride a cold track, all those things just added up, and it became something that was interesting. But how to recover? Exactly know what you did wrong and trust everything else. That's how you recover. I learned what not to do, which is a good thing, because that's what I learned in Homestead too. What not to do, because everything else is falling in place. Just what not to do will get me to the next thing, and that's what I'm learning now. So for the next time, I'll keep you posted again.